Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Season 3 of Online Karting League Africa. I'm Sean Loubser. I will be solo commentating tonight. We're starting the season off with the juniors. Not a lot of entries for the juniors. That is because we changed the age bracket a little bit compared to last season. Last season, we had our juniors race at 13 years and below. This season we changed the bracket a little bit to give the youngsters some opportunities to improve and just get into the swing of kart racing pro. And the seniors will be, our seniors will be 11 years plus. We've got a lot of seniors entries, 26 seniors entries and only 5 juniors for tonight. And then after that, we'll have our Masters division. That's 13 entries. So we should have a lot of fun. I don't expect there to be a lot of racing between the juniors. Hopefully, they will surprise us. But it's very possible that they will spread out quite quickly because of the numbers being so little. But yes, guys, thanks for joining us. This is Season 3, like I said, Round 1. We're starting it off at Vereeniging, which is one of our local tracks, well-known local tracks. Very bumpy track, that is, but it should be super fun. I do expect I do expect the seniors to be pretty quick and have a lot of fun. Yeah, you guys will see that this track does have bumps included, so we're almost really simulating what's happening in the real world. Look at that. Okay, let's quickly look at the lap times. I see Matteo Mason jumped in there right from the get-go, 52.4. Bear in mind, this is a little bit quicker than what these guys would be doing in the mini rocks. We believe that the mini 60s are around 1 second faster than your equivalent of a mini rock or a mini max. So yes, the times we are seeing, we have expected that to be a thing. But yes, very, very fun. The 60s are super fun to drive around this track. And I'm super excited to see what these guys can put up for us. Hopefully next week, we've got a kart. Maddox flipped it. Why isn't it going back to pits? Maybe he just doesn't care to put in a new lap. Our starting procedure, let me quickly explain. We will start with standing starts tonight. We wanted to give the rolling starts a nice go, but we felt that it's a little bit of too much of a risk with the little amount of practice a lot of these guys have, especially with the seniors being such a big grid. We do suspect there might be a lot of issues coming into play there, but yeah. We've got 45 seconds. Let's quickly chat about this league. This is Online Karting League Africa. 250 Rand will get you an entry, access to the tracks we have already made. We're starting off with, excuse me, Vereeniging. Then we'll move over to 2 international tracks. That is Genk, Lenato. Then we'll do Kalani round 4. We'll do Kartland 5 and Idubi right at the end. Should be super fun. Super excited to see what we've got going there. Yeah, let's see. That's the end of qualifying. We're a couple seconds away from being finished. Matteo Mason currently leading the way, followed by his brother Maddox. Then we've got Jensen Diaz. Let me just tell you guys the age of these youngsters. That it's amazing. We've got Matteo 8 years old, Maddox 7, Jensen 5, Caleb is 5 years old, and then Sebastian 9. So the guys are very young. Super excited to see what they do. But yeah, I believe that's the end of qualifying. Guys, I just want to say we've got our sponsorship online on board yesterday confirmed. Logitech. Logitech sponsored 3 wheels towards the league. So each division champ will get a Logitech wheel courtesy of Logitech South Africa. Yes, obviously a lot of these guys already have wheels. It's nice to have a spare. Sometimes you guys are racing with outdated wheels, so always nice to get something at the end. Then we have AgainstAllOdds Sports that does the productions. That's myself, Sean Loubser, and then we have Casey Racing. Casey Enzo Smith, that is also racing in the seniors division. Okay, guys, that's the end of qualifying, I believe. Did everybody get their laps done? All right, you will see Matteo Mason absolutely quick lap, 52.4. I believe that's only a couple tenths slower than my own quick lap around here. So Matteo, the youngster, very quick and on it from the get-go. His brother follows with a 53.6, and then Jensen Diaz 55.1, Caleb Lingerveld the 1 minute, and then Ferreira didn't even post a lap. I wonder what happened. Has he disconnected? Oh, no, he's on the server at least. That's great. Okay, so what we'll do is I will take us straight into the pre-final. Hopefully all the kids remember to keep their foots on the brake. We need to make sure they stay there. Hopefully. No, whoa. They're going to all get disqualified. Look at that. Instant DQ, the two brothers. We've got 3 resets. They need to wait for the lights, these kids. You see the brothers, the helmets are bugged out, even though it's 100% correct when you zoom in. It's the oddest thing. It's a bug I need to, let me show you guys, that I need to just, while we wait on the... Look at that. As you zoom in, the helmet's fine. So that's a bit odd. A very odd scenario. You'll see the helmets are actually accurate, very great, but then when you zoom out, it bugs out a bit. It's something I picked up today, even though we only finished helmets today. It's perfectly fine when it's zoomed in. Excuse me, I'll have to escalate this to the developer to see if we can get that sorted. But anyways, it's not the end of the world. We have 1 DQ again. That's a second restart. The rules are we'll have a 3rd and final restart after this. If the guys don't make it to the grid, they get disqualified. They get disqualified and then they will unfortunately be out of the race. Let's see if the guys can make it onto the track this time. No, Caleb. No. And it's another disqualification. We'll do our final, 3rd and final. As soon as the guys get... Okay, bear in mind, this is their first time tonight, so hopefully they get it right. Most of them, this is their first race as well, so we're in the start sequence. Everybody's on the grid, so let's hope they make it through. That's lights out, and we are going into the first corner. Matteo Mason seems to have a better... No, his brother's got the better start. Maddox is in the lead with Matteo right on his tail. Good start. Everybody got away cleanly, and that's fantastic news. So we're going to get going with the older brother chasing down the younger brother who got the better start. Hopefully he doesn't send it just straight away. But that's good stuff. Good start from the guys that made it around the first couple corners. Nice and clean. Matteo's going to send it down the inside of Maddox. He's going to keep the door open. He's not going to fight that. Maybe he knows his brother's a little bit quicker. But as you know, when families start racing together, there's always that urge to be quicker than your brother or your sister. So, yeah, these two guys are probably going to battle it out for a while. It just depends if they keep it nice and clean all the way through. We'll stick with them for a bit because it does seem like they're having a proper battle. Matteo running a little bit wide. Maddox has got a different line than Matteo around the corners. Nice and clean. They kept it inside of the track limits. The track limits, of course, in our heads are defined by the white line. All 4 wheels off means you have cut the track, and 3 cuts means that's a penalty, and it will probably be a 1-place penalty every time you get... All right, here goes Maddox down the inside. Brother passes the other one. Is Matteo going to come straight back at him? No, he's going to let him get past. He's going to tuck in behind him. This is a proper battle between the two brothers. I don't want to move away, even though I'm seeing another battle. And now we've got Matteo going in the inside. Cut back by Maddox, but Matteo's got the inside down. Oh, they touched. Oh, he survived. Well done. Maddox managed to keep himself on the track there, so that's fantastic stuff. Good start from these two brothers. Good racing, and as I say, rubbing is racing, so hopefully these guys continue just nudging side pods against each other. That's Matteo going a little bit wide. Okay, let's see what we've got so far. So Matteo's got the lead now from his brother Maddox. Then we've got Jensen Diaz, the 5-year-old, in third place at the moment, with Sebastian Ferreira fourth, and then at the back we've got Caleb Lingerveld. Like I said, guys, the juniors, excuse me, the juniors are a little bit smaller than what we would have liked, but that's because we changed the age group. They are anybody below 10 years old has to drive for the juniors division. And the reason for that is it's just the introduction into sim karting. They are welcome. You will see Matteo Mason racing with the seniors later as well. He registered twice because he wants that challenge to race against the big boys, but he also wants to race in his own division as well. So he's going to be that guy that's going to try and hunt the seniors, the 8-year-olds racing against the seniors. But yeah, hopefully he puts in a good show for us. So far he's leading the way with his brother following right behind him. Seems like the gap is building a little bit. Oh, apologies, guys are still requesting for mods for the seniors and masters division. So we it's just having a go. The guys want to still do their racing. We are now 4 laps into the race, which is great. Right, so let's quickly go through the gap. This is the end of lap number 4, starting with 5. Matteo's leading the way with his bugged out helmet. Brother Maddox right behind him is actually keeping up. The gap seems to be consistent at the moment, so that's pretty good to see. Little brother following his bigger brother, and they are very competitive indeed. And then we've got Diaz, Jensen Diaz, in third place at the moment. I'm very surprised that the kids made it off the grid. That's very good. Good start, and they've all been keeping the carts on track. We've got Sebastian Ferreira trying to hunt down Jensen Diaz at the moment. And then at the back we have Caleb Lingerveld. You'll see most of these guys have the same liveries. And the same liveries, that's because they haven't had any liveries made as of yet. Matteo and Maddox racing the liveries from last season, at least their suits. They've got their new helmets once the bug gets fixed, and then they're using the same kart, but they are still waiting on their kart livery to be painted. This is really good stuff from the kids. Very nice and consistent. Oh, Maddox lost about a second in the last lap, unfortunately. Let's follow him around. Let's see if we can go to a helmet cam. Just let's follow Maddox around the track. Guys, could you just give me a heads up on the quality of the stream? Is everything running fine? Facebook, Twitch, and excuse me, YouTube. Just want to make sure we're in the clear there. We are still following little brother Maddox Mason. Just trying to hunt his brother down, but his brother seems to have settled into his groove and he is building the gap. And now, as expected, there's a very big gap between everybody on track. They're all settled in. Hopefully the senior, or not the seniors, the next race, they are a little bit closer. And of course, I am aware that the grid, you are supposed to in pole position. The commentator needs a COVID test. I've actually had one already confirmed to not COVID. I had a lung infection for a nice, a better half of 3 weeks. And I'm actually okay now. It's just the cough is still around after 3 weeks, which is a bit crazy. But yeah, no COVID yet, confirmed. But yeah, we'll just wait for the guys. As we see, Matteo is catching up to Caleb Lingervat. Hopefully, oh, it just goes around. No problems there. Luckily, no issues. That could have been horrible if Caleb ran wide and just took Matteo out. Of course, up for grabs is a Logitech steering wheel sponsored by Logitech South Africa for each division champion. So Matteo, at the moment, looking very good to bank himself an extra wheel for his rig. Right, we are now going to start our final lap. We're going to follow Matteo Mason all the way through to take us home for his last lap. And then he needs to get back onto the grid for the final. I wonder if his brother's got something up his sleeve. The gap has been pretty consistent. A couple mistakes by Maddox. It's only 3 seconds. But it's been 3 seconds for a while. So the brothers are pretty equal on pace when they both get settled in. And yeah, again, my apologies, guys, if I don't mute my coffee in time, like I did just there. I did not want to reschedule our events just because of me being sick or still recovering from a little bit of a sickness. Any case, Matteo Mason takes the first victory, followed by Maddox, and then way back, apologies there, way back is Sebastian Ferreira, who managed to get past Diaz and Lingerveld. Just give me 1 second. Right, apologies about that long silence. I had one of our seniors drivers come borrow my racing or my gaming laptop because his PC is giving him issues. So hopefully they make it in time for drivers briefing and to get going. Right, that's the end of this race. Race is over. We're just going to give it a minute to run down the timer. Oh, there's a bunch of Lingerveld did some cutting there. We'll probably end up getting rid of that, so no worries on that. Just want to give the guys, make sure everybody has finished the laps. It does seem like they have, so we are going to go straight into the final. Because our schedule is quite tight, we don't want to be wasting too much time. We need to get into it from the get-go. Oh, oh. Hopefully all the kids stay on the grid this time. Right, guys, this is the start of the final. This is the first points on offer. We only scored the final, but you can still get penalties in your pre-final and qualifying. As the guys are waiting for the lights to go out. Oh, Matteo, is that a jump start? Is it going to pick up as a jump start? Let's quickly see. It doesn't seem like it did. So he's caught standing still right in time. Two brothers are side by side at the moment. Maddox getting the better of his brother once again in the start. Right, Matteo going down the inside, running wide. Classic cutback by Maddox, but now they are bumping side by side. Matteo seems like he's got the better of his brother at the moment, but now Maddox is coming straight back at him. Will he be able to pass his brother this time around? Close racing by the two brothers from the first lap once again. Just gonna move back here. I see there's a little battle between, oh, and Caleb. Lingerveld runs wide, unfortunately, and he spins out. That's unfortunate from his side. We'll follow the two brothers again. Let's see what they've got going. Matteo leading Maddox again. Two brothers are really pushing each other to their limits. Maddox should now be in the slips. Oh, he's pulled out of the slips. He's celebrating for some reason. Just happy to be on track, I guess. And wide goes Matteo. Maddox doesn't seem like he's actually really bothered to try and capitalize. Just not close enough. Of course, the more I speak, the more I need to cough. So apologies for the muting the whole time, guys, but much rather have the cough out of your ears. All right, here we go. We're still following Maddox. He's not catching up to his brother as it just seems like he's not in his groove at the moment. So hopefully he gets settled in quickly. 1.6 seconds splitting the two brothers. Then we've got Sebastian Ferreira in third place, 4 seconds away from Matteo Mason, that is. Diaz in third, and then Caleb Lingerveld is still going to finish his previous lap. After that horrible spin on the first lap, it's unfortunate. I just want to quickly, I see this those spammer messages on the Twitch channel, so just give me a minute. Just want to get rid of that. Here we go, that's gone. Right, so the gap, 1.2 seconds between Matteo and Maddox. Oh, and Matteo makes a mistake. He runs out wide. He spins his card. Now he needs to catch up. He's gone all the way back. This is Maddox's opportunity to pull away from his brother and take the maximum points on offer tonight to start his championship campaign with a big W. He's already catching up to, is this Sebastian? It's Ferreira behind. So they're going to lap Ferreira already. Crazy how quick. Is it? What am I seeing here? Because why? What happened to Maddox? Because he's... I'm confused. Oh, I was looking at Matteo. Jeez, my brain broke there for a moment. Excuse me, guys. So Maddox has got the lead with Ferreira in second place, Matteo Mason in third, Diaz in fourth, and Caleb Lingerveld in fifth place. So, like I said, Maddox in the prime seat at the moment to start the championship with maximum points. will have to follow Matteo, because he's got a lot of work to do to catch up. Luckily, it's early in the race. He can still catch up. But you can see he's hungry to get a position now. Just go onto the helmet cam. Into the slipstream he goes. Side by side out, touching side pods, rubbing. Horrible. Luckily, both of them got away with it. It could quickly become a big problem in the KRP virtual space because of desync. But yeah, going defensive is Matteo Mason. Sebastian Ferreira's trying to stick with him. Maybe he shouldn't fight it too much and just tuck in behind him and try and catch Maddox, who's so far ahead. Oh, we've got Caleb pulling over to the side. Oh, good stuff. He's fully aware of the leaders coming up on him. That's very good driving from Caleb. You don't always see that the guys are aware of the faster guys catching up. This is the start of the halfway mark. Matteo Mason in second, trying to catch his brother after he made a mistake. Will he be able to catch his brother? That's the question. That's actually the question, right? Is he going to be able to catch up to his brother after that big mistake? His brother was, Maddox was on his pace in the previous race. There was a 3-second gap between them, but it stayed like that for quite a while. So it does tell me once Maddox gets into his groove and he settles in, his pace is there. So let's check. 5.7 seconds is the gap. They're nearing the end of the lap, and we'll see if Maddox has managed to catch up. Guys, once this is done, don't go away. Stay tuned, because we'll stop the stream. On 8 o'clock, we'll start the stream for the seniors. Excuse me. There's a lot of seniors registered. We've got 26 registrations. I'd probably expect about 20 of them to be on. Ooh, Maddox Mason made a mistake. He made a mistake. What happened there? He spun out on his own. And handing the lead back to his brother. Oh my word. Oh, that's unfortunate. It was in such a good spot all the way through. Now it's Maddox's time to catch up again. So, okay. As I was saying, as seniors has got, I'd probably expect us to be around 20 starting on the grid tonight. So that should be super fun to see all those cards come around Vereeniging. All right, now it's time for Maddox Mason to tuck in behind Sebastian Ferreira. Will he be able to get past him? I'm sure he will always speed is very quick, but Sebastian Ferreira seems like he has started picking up the speed a little bit. He's going a little bit defensive. That means he's going to run wide. Oh, they touched. They bumped again. And that's Maddox's race probably over, unless something happens in front of him. Maybe the door was open a little, but it was slammed down in his face again. It's something that we'll be reviewing, of course, post tonight's racing. And any and all penalties will be handed out only from tomorrow. Of course, the guys also have the ability to submit their incident reports, which we will review. They have 24 hours from the end of, the end of their event to post their incident reports, and then we'll go from there. Right, okay, so let's check the grid. Where are we at? Matteo Mason taking the lead again after he made a big mistake. Then his brother got handed the lead, who then crashed against, had a little incident with Sebastian Ferreira, who's currently running in second, 2.3 seconds away, not too bad at all. And then Maddox is further behind him after he spun out. And then we've got Jensen Diaz, the 5-year-old, and Caleb Lingeveld in 5th place. As you guys can see, Matteo is building the gap a little bit. Yeah, guys, just be aware. We know our junior division is very small. Again, this is our entry level to sim racing division. So the youngsters, these guys are all below 10 years old. Some of them as young as 5 years old, which is amazing to see these youngsters in the karting rigs trying to improve their racecraft and hopefully take that up into their real racing experiences. So that's very good to see the kids on the track and having some fun. And yeah, I can just imagine their dad standing behind them shouting, going wild. Ooh, Mateo's running super wide. That, of course, is a potential cause for penalties. We have explained to the kids the track limit is defined by the white line. All four wheels over the white line. Three offences will equal you a penalty, and that is will most likely be a one-place grid penalty. So yes, that's what's on the cards for the kids if they continue running the limits, and they'll only find out tomorrow after we have done the post-race reviewing. Of course, I am a solo commentator tonight, solo production, solo steward, solo everything. So yeah, if you guys are keen to get involved in any way, please reach out to us via the Facebook page, Discord channel, YouTube, Twitch, however you feel like reaching out. Excuse me. I see we have Caleb, he's stuck there. I'm assuming he doesn't have a reverse button. While we are having a proper discussion about what's going on, look at Maddox Mason has caught up to Sebastian Ferreira. He wants that second place slot. Is he going to make it? There's one lap remaining after this lap. So that he's got 1.5 laps remaining to make up that loss. The slot that he lost, actually, because he was originally in second. Oh, and then his brother spun out, and then he got first, and then he spun out. And then he had a little side pod shuffle with Sebastian into one of the... Oh, that's super wide. Don't think he gained any time there, if I'm going to be honest. But he's in the slipstream now. Is he going to send it down the inside? No, he's going to wait. Oh, Sebastian ran wide. Maddox, oh, he's not close enough to send it down the inside. Sebastian Ferreira is really keeping it nice and clean. Maddox has learned he's not going to try and pass there, that's for sure. But he's got the speed to go down the inside. Oh, he gave him a little nudge, but that seems fair. Goes down the inside, he makes the position stick, but there comes the... Oh, Sebastian Ferreira, that was almost very naughty. But he got away with it. Luckily, nobody got wrecked there. While we are following here, Mateo Mason takes the victory. That's the first top honors for him for the season. And then Maddox took second place on the last lap. Lovely racing from these two guys. Nice, hard, and very clean racing. If I can be give my honest opinion, I really like that. That was nice and clean. It almost turned out horrible, but I really enjoyed that. It was proper racing from the two kids. Well done. And then we have Jensen Diaz in fourth place. And we have, unfortunately, Caleb Lingerveld got stuck and he just sat on the grid, or on the side. He was like, I'm not getting out of this car. I'm going to get my points. But yeah, good stuff, guys. That's the first race done and dusted for the seniors. The juniors, I mean. We are now going to go into a break. 20 minutes. I need to do the driver's briefing with the seniors in 5 minutes' time. Get the server up and running for them. So, guys, this stream is going to stop here. We're going to stop the stream right now. We're going to prep for the seniors. We're going to get that online at 8 o'clock. So on the hour, we'll go straight back into qualifying. Stream will start, and you guys can enjoy what is going to be a massive grid. A massive grid. It's going to be 20 plus.